Here's the top stories for November 7th. The OCD ramps up preparations for tropical cyclone Uwan as death toll from Tino climbs to 188. The Malacanang says President Marcos won't block the release of his SALN. Ex-President Duterte's team submits new evidence to the ICC in drug war case. PAGASA says Fung Wong strengthens into a severe tropical storm. World leaders at the United Nations Climate Summit say time is running short to stop the worst effects of warming. As the nation continues to reel from the devastation left by Typhoon Tino, which claimed the lives of at least 188 people as of Friday, November 7th, the Office of Civil Defense has begun shifting its focus to brace for the impact of another powerful storm, the potential super typhoon Uwan, which is expected to bring heavy rains and strong winds this weekend. OCD Administrator Undersecretary Harold Cabreros said the government remains on full alert as severe tropical storm Uwan, with an international name of Fung Wong, threatens northern and central Luzon, with possible effects extending to Metro Manila, southern Luzon, and other regions. Meanwhile, Cabreros said Tino's death toll rose to 188, with 135 persons missing and 96 others injured across Visayas and parts of Mindanao as of 6 a.m. Friday. Cebu was the hardest hit, recording 139 fatalities, 79 missing persons, and 84 injuries. The Malacanang said President Marcos will not prevent the release of his statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth after several civil society groups formally requested access to the document. Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro said this after groups Akbayan, Tindig Pilipinas, and other civil society organizations recently sought copies of the president's SALN, citing the importance of transparency and accountability in public office. In a press briefing on Thursday, November 6th, Castro said the president respects the process and will defer to the Office of the Ombudsman, which has jurisdiction over SALN disclosures. Under Republic Act No. 6713, or the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, all government officials must file their SALNs annually to declare their assets, liabilities, and business interests. The defense team of former President Rodrigo Duterte has submitted a new batch of evidence to the International Criminal Court in connection with the ongoing crimes against humanity case arising from his administration's war on drugs. In a filing dated November 5th, the ICC Pre-Trial Chamber 1 confirmed receipt of the defense's second communication of disclosure of evidence, submitted by Duterte's lawyer, Nicholas Kaufman. According to the court, the defense turned over 13 items of evidence on November 3rd to both the Office of the Prosecutor and the Office of Public Counsel for Victims. The submission forms part of the pretrial process in The Hague, where judges are reviewing evidence to determine whether there is sufficient basis to proceed to trial for alleged extrajudicial killings committed between 2016 and 2019. The tropical cyclone with the international name Fung Wong has strengthened into a severe tropical storm as it continues to intensify over the Pacific Ocean. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said on Friday, November 7th. Earlier today, PAGASA weather specialist Loridin de la Cruz Galicia said Fung Wong was located 1,525 kilometers east of northeastern Mindanao, packing maximum sustained winds of 95 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 115 kilometers per hour. It was moving northwestward at 10 kilometers per hour. Fung Wong is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility by Friday evening or Saturday morning, November 8th, after which it will be given the local name Uwan. World leaders warned on Thursday that time is running short for urgent and decisive action to prevent the worst effects of climate change, and blasted the United States for its retreat from those efforts, as they gathered at the edge of Brazil's Amazon rainforest for the annual United Nations Climate Summit. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres opened a gathering of heads of state in Belém, Brazil, with harsh words for world powers who he said remain captive to the fossil fuel interests, rather than protecting the public interest. Guterres said that allowing global warming to exceed the key benchmark of 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, laid out in the Paris Agreement, would represent a moral failure and deadly negligence, warning that even a temporary overshoot will have dramatic consequences. and every fraction of a degree higher means more hunger, displacement, and loss. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.